everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mariah, your Dairy State vegan, and today I'm going to show you two very simple, easy holiday desserts you can make using just these simple ingredients. So all you're going to need is some Oreos, some vegan cream cheese, vegan semi-sweet chocolate chips, and some sprinkles. And you know what? These are so easy. I bet I can teach my husband how to make them. Stay tuned for that. All right, dairy-free fam, if you've been part of my family for a while, you already know who this man is, my handsome husband, Jeff. If you haven't, this is my husband, Jeff, and something you may not know about him is even though I can cook, he cannot. So I'm going to show you how easy these treats are by walking him through the process. So honey, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put that entire package of Oreos and then the entire container of vegan cream cheese into the food processor and just grind it together till it's well mixed.
Okay.
As you can see, he's doing a pretty good job so far, but I did have to step in and help him with the equipment.
Okay, honey, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna line that cutting board with some parchment paper and you're gonna take your cookie scoop, yep, and you're gonna scoop little balls out of there and put it onto the cookie sheet, and then we're gonna pop that in the freezer for about 15 minutes while we work on our other treat.
Okay.
I must say I'm pretty impressed with him only needing me a little bit.
So I didn't tell y'all earlier, but this is called Christmas coal. And what he's doing is he's scooping it into these little balls, and we're gonna freeze them so that they are prepared to be chocolate dipped. All right, so once you're at this point, it's almost time to put the filling for your Christmas coal into the freezer. And then once we get these babies in the freezer, we'll come back and show you how to make our other treat. All right, so our next step is to melt the chocolate. So I'm gonna give him 2 bags worth of semi-sweet chocolate chips and a fork, and you put it in the microwave at 30-second increments and stir in between.
Okay.
Now you can also do this over a double boiler. However, if you're in a hurry, this is a really simple way to get it done. Just make sure it's only 30-second increments or you're gonna end up burning your chocolate, and nobody wants that smell in their kitchen.
And we are golden.
Yep. So once it's melted enough, it's still gonna look like some of the chocolate chips are whole. But once you mix it, it will mix in and get real smooth and just shiny, and that's when you know it's the perfect temperature for dipping. Do you know what we're dipping yet, honey?
No. What are we dipping?
Well, first you need to lay out some parchment to make yourself a little chocolate dipping station. I would lay it out the length of from the microwave to the sink. Alright, so now here's where the Oreos and the sprinkles come in. One of the easiest ways to make a dessert or a treat to bring for the holidays is you take your Oreos, you dip them in the chocolate, and then you can add sprinkles or not add sprinkles. It's up to you. Do you want me to show you how to dip it?
Should I use a spoon or should I do a half dip?
You're going to use a fork. You can do a half dip too if you want, but when you do the whole thing, you put it in on the fork. Like lay it flat on the fork.
Lay it flat like this?
Right, because that way when you take it out of the chocolate, you're going to want to tap, tap, tap off the extra chocolate so you don't get a pool.
Is it nice and
Yep. So just put it in and then mix it around with a fork. It's not just going to sink. And then take it out and tap, tap, tap. Be good. Now give it a nice little scrape when you take the fork out, and then just lay it neatly on your parchment. Now if you're going to add sprinkles, you need to only do a couple and then add the sprinkles because the chocolate will set up relatively quickly.
It's so beautiful.
But you could also do like the half dip ones and then just put sprinkles on the half dip ones, whatever you want. That's pretty good, honey. You could probably tap a little bit more chocolate off of that. You left kind of a trail. Chocolate trail.
It's a trail of happiness. Okay.
All right, we're gonna finish up dipping these Oreos and we'll be back to show you how we finish up our Christmas coal.
And he was doing a pretty darn good job on his own, but since teamwork makes the dream work and he was being a little messy with the sprinkles, I decided I would step in and help him out and get our task done faster.
All right, so now that my loving husband has gotten these all covered with just a little bit of my assistance, we are gonna move on to getting our Christmas coal filling out of the freezer and whipping those up. Okay, so as you can see, we have moved places because Jeff needs to make a new chocolate dipping station. So honey, get your parchment, get your chocolate, get your fork. And no sprinkles on this one. Bad kids don't get sprinkles on their coal. You're gonna have to move pretty quickly, or these will get too soft to dip. So plop it, dip it, tap it, drop it.
Sounds like that pogo game. Dip it. Twist
Plop it in the chocolate, dip it, tap it, drop it on the parchment. These don't matter if they look super pretty,
It's like a race against time.
they're coal. Now when these are completed, you do have to keep them in the refrigerator because these are made with vegan cream cheese and that needs to be refrigerated. Of course, if they're on a cookie tray for an hour or so, they won't last much longer than that, so then you're fine. But if you're like storing them in between parties, store them in your fridge. So the good thing is this is coal and it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to taste good. So there you have it, folks. We have our Christmas coal. All right, our Christmas coal, it just needs to set up in the fridge for about an hour. And our lovely chocolate dipped sprinkled Oreos. And you are all set for your next holiday gathering. Alright, so I hope you liked this video, me teaching my handsome husband how to make some holiday treats for his own stinking work party. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to have a good cocktails video coming up for you this weekend, and you don't want to miss it. Once again, I'm Mariah, your Dairy State Vegan. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!